Welcome, friends of cocktails, to the third Halloween special of Cocktail Time. I'll be your host, Kevin Adams, the Scandinavian cousin of Gomez and Fester Adams. Today we'll make a perfect cocktail for an Adams family watch party. Oh yeah, she's back for this one. In a couple of weeks, Wednesday Addams will be getting her own show on Netflix. We'll be following the young Wednesday as she takes revenge on a couple of bullies.
The only person who gets to torture my brother is me.
Releasing a shoal of piranhas into the pool. Such graceful fish, right? After getting expelled, her parents enroll her into the Nevermore Academy, their old stomping ground. Apparently Wednesday isn't thrilled about this either. My trusted assistant, the Phantom Hand, tells me that her old friend The Thing was sent to look after Wednesday. Isn't it right?
Mother and father sent you to spy on me, didn't they? My parents aren't worried about me. They're evil puppeteers who want to pull my strings even from afar.
So Wednesday asks her Uncle Kevin for help. Together we'll make Wednesday's Revenge. We'll go through the ingredients, how to make it, then we'll take it to Nevermore Academy for Wednesday to try it out herself. So stick around for that. It's Halloween cocktail time. I know from a wild party at Adam's mansion that Morticia is a big fan of a green cocktail with a white bubbly head. They obviously served it with dry ice, which is pretty cool. But we did that 2 years ago, when I made the Halloween penicillin, as black as a typical Adams wardrobe. And as the old saying goes, revenge is best served cold. And sour. So I'll make Wednesday's Revenge as a sour cocktail and give it a white frothy head with super syrup. Since I really liked Wednesday's use of piranhas on the bullies, I'll make this cocktail with a fish twist. Here's what you'll need. Everyone's favorite tuna-flavored aquavit for the base and a little bitterness with Sue's gentian liqueur, lemon super juice for the sour, and super syrup instead of simple syrup and the egg white. Cardamom and white peppercorns for a little spice, and the magic ingredient, green food coloring. It's Halloween. I think we can bend the rules a little. Before I show you how to make this tuna fat wash aquavit, I still need the finishing touch for this cocktail, on Wednesday's own request. Caviar from piranhas. As a garnish, of course. If you don't have access to Wednesday or The Think, you can find a great substitute for this. Black seaweed pearls. I'll leave a link to Amazon below. And I even heard you can find these at IKEA. Now, let's make the tuna aquavit. Aquavit is a distilled spirit from grain or potatoes, and flavored with a variety of herbs. It has been produced in Scandinavia since the 15th century. This one was matured at sea, so I'm sure tuna flavors will go with it nicely. I'll mix 4.5 ounces, or 135 ml of aquavit, with 28 grams of tuna olive oil. Drain the oil from a can of tuna into a narrow glass, and wait for the flavorful oil to float on top. Then measure out 28 grams and add it to our spirit. Mix to combine and repeat that every 15 minutes, since the oil will continue to float to the top. After an hour, place it in the freezer for the oil to solidify. Once you get a nice puck on the top, take it out and filter the fat wash spirit through a coffee filter. And there you have a fishy situation. Can you try this with another spirit? It's Halloween. You can do what you want, my friend. Start with taking 2 cardamom pods and crush them lightly with mortar and a pestle to get out the seeds. Then add 8 to 10 white peppercorns and lightly crush everything together. This will give the cocktail a peppery aroma and a gentle bite. Like a baby piranha. Add that and all the other ingredients into a shaker, starting with 2 ounces or 60 ml of our tuna aquavit. For a bitter undertone, a bar spoon of Sue's gentian liqueur. It wouldn't be a sour cocktail without some citrus. 3/4 of an ounce or 22.5 ml of lemon super juice. Next, the combination of the sweetener and the egg white alternative. Super syrup. Again, 3/4 of an ounce or 22.5 ml. And to get Morticia's second favorite color, 8 drops of green food coloring. We'll do a reverse dry shake, like we always do with super syrup, so shake the cocktail with ice first, to chill and dilute. Then discard the ice and shake again, to achieve the frothy head that can match an egg white sour, any day of the year and twice on Halloween. Get a chill glass with a large ice block, then strain the cocktail through a fine mesh strainer. The ice block is what our finishing touch will sit on. Caviar. This may or may not have come from piranhas. We'll never know. All in all, beautiful in its own way. I'll give it a quick taste, then we'll take a serving of this to Nevermore to see if Wednesday approves. Cheers! You get a hint of fish together with a fresh citrus aroma, but it's somehow not dissuasive. Flavor-wise, this sour cocktail gives you enough spices from aquavit and Sue's to disqualify it as a cursed cocktail. Sorry, Greg, but the fish oil and caviar make it just odd enough. So if you serve this at your Halloween party, your guests will be a little wary of what's in it. If the green color hasn't freaked them out yet, that is. Not my favorite cocktail, but it's far better than it has any right to be given the ingredients. But let's see what Wednesday thinks. Off to Nevermore. Let's go. Founded in 1791, Nevermore Academy is an academic institution that welcomes outcasts of all kinds, including werewolves, vampires, sirens, and gorgons. Notable alumni include Master of Macabre, Edgar Allan Poe, Ignatius It, and of course Morticia and Gomez Addams. And now it's Wednesday's time.
You rang?
Yes, I have something for Wednesday.
Hi, Uncle.
Here's your cocktail, my dear. What do you think?
I'm allergic to colors. It's perfect.
Jaka je?
En cocktail van Wednesday.
Je dober?
Cool.